Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Well, the new book's available now, The Perception Deception. I definitely want to read it. David Icke is on target as usual. David, we only got 5 minutes left. I want to give you the floor here to talk about where you see this going and to talk about the TV network you've been in the arena launching so far successfully. But just briefly, getting into this, they know as the social engineers that we would respond like this. But so much of what they're doing is backfiring. I've learned that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. They're not invincible. They know how to manipulate, but they don't have any heart, any guts, anything, because it is very unhuman what the establishment does. So how are they going to counter the breakaway where people either become zombies or other people under attack, I find, are even becoming more enlightened as a spiritual but also genetic resistance. You could almost call it good mutations spiritually, to use a strange term that I'm coining, that will actually cause humanity to hammer back.
Well, to understand what's happening and how we're manipulated, we really do have to have a greater grasp of the nature of reality. And the body is a holographic projection of the true self, which is just consciousness, awareness. And if you get pulled, we see everything's about a point of attention. Your point of attention could be that wide, or it can be infinite. And if it's infinite, that point of attention is going to see everything from a massive, symbolically, it's going to see it from the top of the mountain, top of the hill. If your point of attention is pulled only into the five senses, you're only going to see the world that the five senses can decode and you can perceive, which is tiny. And so this whole idea of manipulating human perception is to pull our point of attention into the five senses. Can I see it, touch it, taste it? Hear it? Okay, it must exist then. And transhumanism is taking that another step further because it's putting your point of attention even deeper into the non-expanded consciousness level of self and into the senses, into the technological senses in terms of transhumanism. That's what it's all about. And this kind of radiation, massive radiation field broadcasting within the human brainwave frequency is designed again to hold us in the five senses. Once you open your mind to your true self, consciousness, and start to think for yourself and not be aware of the way that we are programmed to respond and programmed to perceive, suddenly the world is not little dots that aren't connected. The world is a tapestry that is so blatant.
And then you don't care about the system's world anymore. You see what a fraudulent, ugly mess it is, and then you're free from them, and then they can't be your masters. David, in closing, tell us about the book and tell us about the TV venture you've been launching.
Well, first of all, the book's The Perception Deception. It's nearly 1,000 pages. It's got 900 illustrations and images and 32 pages of original color art. And I'm coming up to my 62nd birthday, and I tell you, I have never done anything as important in my life.
This is your masterwork?
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't be happier with it, and it's between two covers. It pulls it together, and it goes so deep in the rabbit hole. But it's not 1,000 pages. Oh my goodness, no! It's a story. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end, as well as a massive amount of information. The People's Voice, the television network, which is global on the internet 24/7. I had the idea for that last May, and we got it to air on the 25th of November. It's not my television station. I was just a co-founder of it. This is just a vehicle to get this information out 24/7.
Absolutely.
Across the whole spectrum of subjects, everything from the conspiracy that we perceive in the daily events to the nature of reality, all these things.
It's a decoding centered in power, free humanity. David Icke, thank you so much for the time. Look forward to talking to you again. And I'm coming to England to speak at Oxford soon, so hopefully we can hook up then. Maybe I can come in and be a guest on your system.
we'd like that, because we got to work together. Not
we do. We're working together. You're awesome, David. Godspeed. All right, folks, we're coming back. Thank you. Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver-impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics advanced media for removal of fluoride and other heavy metals, all in one filter element. It is the only one that does it, and out of the gate, we have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filters today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling 888-253-3139. The facts are in. The studies are legion. Sodium fluoride and other toxic members of the fluoride family are devastating the health and cognitive ability of the American people. So why are the social engineers adding it to the water? Simple. Dumb down the host population that the parasitic technocracy is feeding on. We may not have been able to get fluoride out of the water supply yet, but we can help to get it out of our bodies. I am extremely excited to announce the exclusive InfoWars Life Fluoride Shield formulation, fusing 6 of the best documented ingredients from around the world to help the body remove not just toxic fluoride residues from the body, but a whole host of toxic substances. Let's take a stand against the globalists by blocking their poisons with Fluoride Shield. I use Fluoride Shield every day. Secure your Fluoride Shield and other pioneering formulations at InfoWarsLife.com today. Let's start cleansing our bodies now and support the InfoWar at the same time. That's InfoWarsLife.com. Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers. Drop by the site today, order a bag or two, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Available in original or with our immune support infusion blend. You will be supporting a free press, all the while enjoying a truly great-tasting cup of my favorite coffee. Available at InfoWarsLife.com.
Waging war on corruption. It's Alex Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are broadcasting worldwide, and we are now into the third and final hour of the February 11th worldwide transmission. And they say there's no birthday like your 40th birthday. They say that's not so much over the hill, but you know you're not a spring chick anymore, and it's been an incredible 40 years. I want to thank my parents and family for all their help and guidance, and I guess the word is tutelage, and all my other mentors and friends, some that are here, some that are gone over to the next level, made the jump into hyperspace, but to all our friends out there in the real media, for all freedom lovers, for everyone that burns with a desire for justice and truth and liberty, I have just been honored to be alive and conscious and to be able to commune with my fellow humans and all the other great things on this earth, all the other life forms, everything. It is an incredible experience, and they want to immerse us in the false technotronic age, the false Times Square bombardment, and it's brain damaging people, it's lowering IQs, it's hurting children. It's all on record. And people say, well, why are you on TV then? Because you have to inject yourself into the matrix to get to the people that are in the matrix. And I live in it. And I certainly am a casualty at many levels from blowback, from being close to this. Be careful, as Nietzsche said, you stare into the abyss, lest you become the abyss. And I have learned the mind of the technocrats to a great extent, and believe me, it is unbelievable. When you study this as long and as deeply as I have, it's one cannot be told about the Matrix. One must see it for themselves. And we are in a science fiction movie. We're in a proto-Matrix they're trying to insert us into. And then you learn in 1977, it was declassified in 2001. It's in my book, Descent into Tyranny. And then they reclassified it, strangely enough. They do that sometimes, that the Pentagon came up with a plan with DARPA of how they would get us incrementally to accept computers, take over all communications, predict the future with it, track everything, and then have handheld computers, then goggles, then implants, ports, and then how we would literally give in to the false reality and give up on the real world as they made the real world as ugly as possible. Well, I can still go out with binoculars at night and look at Alpha Centauris or look at nebulas, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's beauty everywhere, even in the ugliness. And when you figure out this, it's like it is devilish. How does humans come up with a plan to suppress beauty and consciousness? I mean, it is blasphemous. It is unbelievable. And they talk about the earth, how they want to save it all day. All they want to do is kill, steal, and destroy. And you say, oh, that's the Bible. No, whatever it is, it's happening. And I'm not sitting here and go to these churches and find the truth. That's where the devil lives, is these big churches. Even if the devil isn't physically real or some dimensional entity, it doesn't matter. It's an archetype in humans manifesting in every culture and every time. But now, we can't have black pyramids they're sacrificing kids to every day, and then the culture gets so bad it collapses, people go back into the bushes and, you know, recongregate and create civilization again. Now they have all the weapon systems. Now there's all this technocracy and everything, and it could be like Atlantis any day. You know, the legend of Atlantis, where the whole island blows up because they, you know, release some technology. Sounds like a hydrogen bomb. I mean, we don't know what's really gone on this planet. I mean, I'll tell you that right now. There's a lot of stuff going on here that we really don't know, but the Illuminati claim they do know it. And I think they do know, folks. The Alexandria Library, they've proven to not really burn. They got a bunch of it out and then burned it. And they know the real histories, and they're using this, and they're using it to cheat so they can run everything. And it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Now, for the balance of the hour, we're joined here by Dr. Ed Group, globalhealingcenter.com. I'm not going to go through all his laurels and titles and the rest of it, but he has a lot of gravitas, and he's not here to do a big InfoWarsLife.com pitch today, though that is how we fund our operation. We've got a 15% off Super Male Vitality limited 2-week deal we're going to run because it's become so popular. I want to lower the price for folks so they can get introduced to it, because to get these type of pure herbs that are so concentrated and so organic, and then to concentrate them like he does. Shane Steiner, by the way, got some of this like 2 months ago. He's like, oh, I'll take it. And he's a big sports guy. And he's like, my God, what is that? He came in here and got like 10 bottles the other day, bought 10 bottles. I mean, that's my good friend Shane Steiner. That's how incredible this stuff is, because we're already so bombarded with estrogen mimickers. We're already so chemically attacked. Mother Nature has the answers to counter this. And we could come out with a female one. It's the exact same thing as a gimmick, folks. It even works better for women. But the formula was made for men. We're going to tweak it a little bit and have one for women so they feel like it's like a pink package instead of a blue package. I mean, whatever. The point is, women, and we didn't put it out as an aphrodisiac. It just so happens that that's what these super herbs do, also do that as well. And I'll be honest, people, I only take half the dose because I already have anger issues. And things, and sometimes it smooths me out. Sometimes I get a little, I mean, I took some yesterday and I was bouncing off the walls, folks, even though I had about 5 hours sleep. So Dr. Group joins us today to discuss all of this, but it is 15% off right now at InfoWarsLife.com. Limited time deal. That's InfoWarsLife.com on the Super Male Vitality. If people want to support the broadcast and try it out, or the Survival Shield, or the Fluoride Shield, or the Great Southern Mexico Organic Volcanic Soil-Grown Chiapas Coffee. Now, Dr. Group, I wanted to get you in there a few weeks ago, and you said, I'm not ready. I want to do some more research and get something ready for people and talk about the top 5 health secrets. We're going to cover all 5 of them here, but you just taped with Gucciardi, Anthony, 5 separate parts to air the next 5